My always late ex-friend made us 30 minutes late to a surprise birthday party, so I sent her to an expensive restaurant with an empty gift card to prove a point. I had this friend Jenna who was late to literally everything. And I'm not talking like 5 minutes late, I mean the kind of late where you're sitting in your car wondering if she forgot you existed. She'd always text OMW when she was still in her pajamas picking out an outfit. For like 2 years I dealt with it. Missed movie previews, got dirty looks at restaurants, showed up to class after roll call. Every single time she'd act like it was no big deal and I was being dramatic for caring. But the breaking point was our friend Becca's surprise birthday party. The invite literally said in bold letters, "Arrive by 6 p.m. sharp or you'll miss the surprise." Becca's boyfriend had planned this whole thing at their apartment, and everyone had to be hiding when she walked in. Jenna and I were supposed to carpool since she lived near me. I texted her at 5 asking when she'd be over. She goes, "I'll be there at 5:30 for sure." The party was 30 minutes away, so that would be perfect timing. 5:30 rolls around, no Jenna. I called her and she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm just leaving now. I'll be there in 5 minutes, I promise." She literally lived 10 minutes away, so I figured, okay, we'd still make it. She showed up at 6. I was pacing in my driveway checking my phone every 30 seconds. When she finally pulled up, she was holding a Starbucks cup and didn't even apologize. Just went, "Okay, let's go." We got to the party at 6:30. The surprise had already happened. Everyone was eating cake and chatting. Becca's boyfriend looked annoyed because apparently we were the only ones who missed it and he had to stall for us. I was so mad. On the drive there, I told Jenna how messed up that was, that she made us both miss the whole point of the party. And you know what she said? "It's really not that serious. We were only like 30 minutes late. Stop being so dramatic about it." That's when I decided I was done. Not just with being her friend, but with letting her think her actions didn't have consequences. So the next day I went to this fancy steakhouse near my apartment. I walked up to the host stand and asked for a gift card. The girl handed me one and I walked right back out without loading any money on it. At home I took a Sharpie and wrote $50 on the front to make it look legit. A few days later I texted Jenna saying I felt bad about being annoyed at the party and wanted to give her a little apology gift. She was super excited and came to grab it from my place. I handed her the card and said it was for that steakhouse and she should treat herself to a nice dinner. She literally hugged me and said I was so sweet. I felt zero guilt. About a week went by and I got a text from her. "Hey, are you sure you activated this card?" I texted back, "Yeah, definitely. Why, what's wrong?" She said she went to dinner with 2 of her friends and forgot her wallet at home, so she tried to use the gift card to pay and it didn't work. The waiter told her there was no money on it. I responded with, "Oops, my bad. Must have made a mistake." And then, "Honestly, it's not that big of a deal though." And, "You're only $50 short, don't be so dramatic." Her response came like 2 seconds later. "Are you serious right now?" Then a whole paragraph about how I humiliated her in front of her friends and the waiter, and how she had to sit there for half an hour waiting for her mom to drive across town with her credit card. She kept saying, "All this because I was a little late to one party?" I replied, "So you're saying when someone tells you they'll do something and they don't, and it messes up your plans, that's disrespectful? And when you try to explain how it made you feel, and they act like you're overreacting, that's rude? Just making sure I'm understanding you correctly." She didn't text back. I found out from Becca later that Jenna's friends didn't have enough money to cover the bill either since it was an expensive place, and she had to wait in the restaurant lobby while her mom drove over. The staff kept side-eyeing her the whole time. We stopped talking after that. She blocked me on everything.